Welcome back to another LevOrLew video. Today we're going to be discussing and ranking characters / contestants from popular TV series Love Island, specifically the UK version of Love Island. Love Island has been a somewhat recent obsession of mine, and season 8 just finished. For the uninitiated, Love Island is a TV series, British dating game show, in which basically a bunch of attractive, popular contestants compete with each other to form couples, and those not in strong couples are voted out generally every week, and at the very end, the winning couple will receive a $50,000 grand prize. But the grand prize isn't really that important. What's really important is all the drama that happens along the way. It's a really fun, lighthearted, but dramatic show, as long as you avoid talking about certain things that won't be named. So that being said, I've pulled up tiermaker.com and I'm going to rank all Love Island contestants. These are just contestants from the most recent season, season 8. This is not all the contestants. So we're going to start off right here with Tasha. Tasha never really impressed me, even from the beginning during her intro and everything. I just knew she wasn't someone I would super vibe with IRL, but I didn't dislike her either. So for Tasha, I'm definitely just going to do they're fine. I will be discussing spoilers, so for those who haven't seen the season and want to, click away, come back after you've seen it, after you've been watched all, 70 hours of content. She's a bit of a fiery young lady.
My name is Tasha. I'm 23 and I'm originally from North Yorkshire, a model and a dancer.
She isn't super good to my boy Andrew later on in the season. But overall, I put them at they're fine. Next up, we had Afia, who is so uninteresting and so irrelevant to the season that I had to Google Love Island bombshells to remember her name. She is definitely here. I don't hate her, but she's uninteresting, and she kind of did this weird T-pose stance during all the recoupling, so not super into it. Do you see the way she's standing? Do you see what I'm talking about? Do you see that? This is what I'm talking about. During every single recoupling, she stood like that. Next up, we have Jacques, or however you want to spell it. A handful, bit of a scallywag, if you will. Look at this guy. Look at him, suspicious. I'm going to have to put Jacques here at GTFO. He's manipulative, he's unhygienic. If you've seen the dirty underwear scene, you know what I'm talking about. He's not super attractive compared to some of the other Islanders, and I think it was weird to bring on Gemma's ex in the season anyway. So overall, he's a GTFO. Next up, we have Danika. Danika, sweetheart of the villa. Everyone had her best intentions in mind, aside from her. So here she is actually going off on Billy. The rare occasion where she makes an intelligent decision about her dating life. She tried really hard, she failed many times, but overall, she finally found a relationship that I think she's proud of with Jamie. So we're gonna put her at love them. I think overall, she did what she thought was best. She just needed a little more self-confidence and needed more experience. And I think she got that from the season. Next up, we have a Remy, not to be confused with the small culinary genius. Remy came in, he came in with someone who is just objectively more attractive than him, honestly. So Remy didn't fare super well. He was okay. He was a nice guy, but they're fine. Like, he was very fine. I liked him more than I liked Afia. He's slightly more interesting, but overall, just kind of fine. So here's when Remy entered. He entered with Jay, as you can see. And maybe it's because I'm so obsessed with Jay, but I don't really think Remy stood a chance. Next up, we have Jay. Jay has pecs like I've never seen before, and that I never want to see again because they scare me. But overall, I think he was a good guy. I think he made a lot of good content, and he goes right up here with Danika. He's not cream of the crop, but he's good content, good guy.
Competition with any other lads in here?
I'm not here to make friends. I'm not here for seasonal boyfriends.
Mans knows what he wants. Next up, we have Gemma, who upon initial viewing, I thought was objectively the most attractive woman of the initial Islanders. But her personality non-existent. Her appeal outside of physicality, non-existent.
I'm Gemma, I'm 19, I'm a business owner and international dressage rider from Chester.
Now, you probably don't know what a dressage rider is because no one does, but apparently it means she rides horses poorly. As the season progressed and the more we were able to see of Gemma and see how she interacts with other people, the more I realized that I would rather swallow a saw blade than talk to Gemma in real life. So, Gemma, you go an O. You had love than potential. A Gemma J coupling, maybe, could have been iconic, but instead she settled for, well, we'll get to that. Next up, we have Indiyah. Indiyah, who is initially not in a relationship with who she ended up with, which, I mean, that's how most contestants go. But I think she made pretty good content. I do not think she should have accepted everything that was thrown at her throughout the season. But it's hard because I definitely like her more than Remy and Tasha, but she's not at the same level as Jay and Danika. So I think, ooh, this is a hard one. I think I'm going to go there fine simply because I need a nice little, I have a nice, bell curve going here, and I'm going to keep that for now.
I'm Indiyah, I'm 23 and I'm a hotel waitress from London. There is a lot of hot clients that come in from overseas, so that's quite nice to have some eye candy whilst I'm at work. Whatever happens in
You know it's not nice?
stays at the hotel.
Having your heart broken by Dami. Not nice at all. Next up, we have Davide. Spoilers. Again, I said there would be spoilers. Winner of Love Island 2022. The Italian stallion, the champion himself. There's no question in my mind that he is my favorite of the season. He is the only one that I followed on Instagram afterwards, and I'm just really looking forward to more content from him in the future. Ooh, the chiseled jawline.
7 years old. I live in Manchester, but I'm Italian.
Occupation, Italian. Ethnicity, Italian. What's he bring to the table? Italian. Next up, we have Luca Bish. I'm not swearing, that's his actual last name. And he is a scallywag, a scoundrel, a little rat, if you will. We don't like him.
I'm Luca, I'm 23 and I'm a fishmonger from Brighton.
Yeah, you look like you smell like fish. Take you and your fish straight into the bin. He walked into a tattoo parlor and just said, "Mess me up, fam." His style is gross, his physique is unimpressive, and his personality is like an insecure high schooler. He's right down there with Jacques for me. They can both go in the bin. Next, we have Dami. Dami. If you thought Luca and Jacques were bad, Dami's the ringleader of them all. Dami is the most manipulative islander that this season had.
Dami, I'm 26 and I'm a microbiologist from Dublin.
Microbiologist, yeah, I bet you have a lot of experience studying small things, don't you?
All the girls kind of teased me, even my managers. It's always like, hey, Dami's here, and all this stuff.
Yeah, like, Dami's here, run away, run for your lives.
Technically, yeah, kind of.
Is that ball pit the bin? If so, jump in a couple times.
Shaped heart on my penis. I call it my love stick.
Ladies, if a man says I have a heart shape on my penis, bin. Just not a great guy. He is definitely in GTFO as well. Next up, we have Paige. Paige, I thought, was very pretty and very fun and bubbly at the beginning of the season. She kind of went downhill a little bit, but that was more due to Jacques doing, because she was just taking so much crap from him that she just did not need to take. But she did okay at the end. So we're gonna put them at love them. I thought she was good content, and I like her.
I'm Paige, I'm 24, and I'm a paramedic from Swansea. People are always surprised when I say I'm a paramedic. They're like, are you even old enough to look after me? And I'm like, oh my gosh, hun, yeah, for sure, I definitely am.
That's the thing about Paige. You're gonna get called hun a lot. That or honey buns. But you just need to be prepared for that. Amber. My poor, naive Amber. Amber got played by Dami. Amber got played hard.
I'm Amber, I'm 24, I'm a nanny and I'm from London.
which is ironic because Dami was acting like a petulant child to her. So as a nanny, she should have experience with that. But I digress. Amber was ready to bring Dami home to meet the parents. And what was Dami doing? Thinking about other ladies. Thinking about Indiyah. A different lady. I don't love Amber. I don't like the way she was treated. But I don't love her. So we're going to put her at fine. Next up, we have Andrew, who personally I never really saw the attraction to of the Islanders. He's one of the most boyfriend material / take home and meet the parents material of them all. He's a great guy, kind of boring, kind of like the whole puppy dog vibe thing. But he made good content. Overall, I'm going to put them at, they're fine. I liked him a lot more in the beginning, but the way he let Tasha kind of stomp all over him, and then the way he, well, if you don't know about the Coco incident, we'll get into that later.
I'm Andrew, I'm 27, I'm a real estate agent.
See, Andrew looks in that camera like he's looking for a wife, because he's a nice guy. He's just a solid bloke, if you will. But apparently he got like no Instagram followers after the season, which just shows you that a lot of people think he's pretty mediocre. I'm not the only one. Next up, we have Liam, or Ian, or whatever this irrelevant man's name is. He was in the show for like 5 minutes. He cried a little bit to Gemma and then just left. He literally got so sad, he just left. He was not voted out or anything. And if that doesn't tell you that he is bad content, nothing does. In the bin.
I'm Liam. I'm 22.
I think I can see tears in his eyes already. He's already getting ready to cry and leave the villa, and he's not even there yet. Next up, we have Ikenna, who he said like 4 words during the entire season, and most of his showtime was just him sticking his tongue out. It was really weird.
I'm Ikenna, I'm 23, and I'm a pharmaceutical sales specialist from Nottingham.
If you think pharmaceutical sales specialist sounds boring, then you'd be right. This guy is there's not much to him. Wasn't a bad guy, just kind of weird. So we're gonna put him in O. And last but not least, Mommy Ekin-su. I don't want to be dramatic and put her up here with Fave. She's a different type of Fave than Davide. Davide's obviously the best. I like Davide the most. But this season would not have been the season if it wasn't for Ekin-su. Davide probably would have paired up with, I don't know, Gemma or something, and then Gemma would have destroyed his heart because she's just O tier. But I've got to put them together because that's how they finish the season. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, I'm not here to make seasonal girlfriends. I'm here to find the love of my life. Let me spill the tea, right? I'm telling you, the girls are...
Mommy Ekin knows what she wants, gets what she wants, and deserves what she wants. So there you have it. The definitive Love Island 2022 Season 8 tier list. My faves, Davide and Ekin. I still like Danika, Jay, and Paige. Very kind of indifferent to. We have Tasha, Remy, Indiyah, Amber, and Andrew. And then kind of like, ooh, I really don't like, but like, I guess they were okay. Afia, Ikenna, and Gemma, and then I never want to see them again. Jacques, Luca, Dami, and whatever this clown's name is. So there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, comment below your most egregious Love Island 2022 take. And if you haven't seen the show, you probably haven't watched this far, and I probably just ruined it for you. But it's worth a watch. You should check it out.